Hi everyone, and welcome back to our Training Tip Tuesday. Today we're going to talk about basic movement. While it's great to know our techniques like our jabs and our punches and our kicks, unless we can get in range to throw those techniques, they're not very useful to us, okay? So when we're talking about basic movement, we have one rule, really. The rule is that we should never try to cross our feet. So to achieve this, whichever direction I'm going, whether it's forward, backwards, my right or my left, the closest leg is always going to be taking the first step. So if I'm stepping forward, for example, I'm going to be stepping with my front foot, and my back foot is going to follow back into my fighting stance. If I'm going backwards, my back foot, as the closest leg, is going to step first, and my front foot is going to catch up back into my fighting stance. If I ever step with my front foot going backwards, I end up crossing my feet and putting myself in a really vulnerable position. So again, whichever direction I'm going, side to side as well, the closest leg is always going to take the first step. Once we have got that down, we can start adding our strikes into our movement. So the first and the kind of the intermediate path is you want to take your step and then throw your strikes. You want to take that step first, here, and then throw your strike, okay? And then once you get that down, we can try to add them together. So as I take my step, then I add my strikes. As I take my step, 1, 2, I can add that strike, but I'm always going back into that fighting stance. So one more time to finish our lesson today, you want to make sure that whichever direction you're going, that leg is going to take the first step. Start moving around naturally and get yourself used to never crossing your feet. You never want to back up and cross your feet. This is Master Patrick Prager, and that's your Training Tip Tuesday.